Hey guys, thanks for joining. So in this video, we're gonna set up a Meraki MX. So first thing first, we need to create a network, alright? So here it tells you like you could actually clone a network from an existing network. You could use it, have a template, or use the default Meraki configuration. So we're gonna use here the default Meraki configuration. We're gonna go over each one of those, and so we're gonna in another video we're gonna create a template for the branches. We're gonna create also. I'm thinking also we're gonna do like API calls, like automate the process of creating a branch, and we're gonna do it manually. So the first one will be manually, right? So this is HQ, and here we could specify that we want this device to be part of the HQ. So create. Alright guys, so as you see, we actually have, it has added the MX to the HQ, and we have the SD-WAN tab, security and SD-WAN tab. So the first thing we want to do is, actually, let's go site-to-site VPN. Let's do site-to-site, that's the easiest. So we're going to specify this is a hub, and if you want to advertise the route over OSPF, you just do enable, you specify the router ID, the area. We don't need to do that since this is a lab, but let's do it. Let's do, based on the graph, this is 10.100.0.1, and this is /30, 31. And the area, let's make this area 0, and save. And oh, sorry. Yep. All right, so we've saved that. Okay, let's go to addressing and VLAN. So this router will have only one VLAN connected to, one interface connected to the LAN. So we need to update that, as we said, 10.100.0.1. This is the MX IP, and the subnet is 10.100.0.0/31. And VPN mode. Or you know what? I don't want to route. I don't want this to be routed over the VLAN, but I want to add some static routes. Okay, so this is gonna be our internal network subnet. I want to advertise all the /10 subnet, and active always, VPN mode yes, right? So and save. Oh, so you cannot have a /31 with Meraki, so let's just change it to -30. And here it tells you like those subnets overlap, which is fine, we know that, but like this doesn't affect anything in our case. Alright, so the site has been created. Alright, so let's go create a new network. Here it tells you that default configuration, let's name it branch. Or you know what? Oh, that's a good name. Combine hardware. Like here you could actually specify, put each hardware on its own network, and that will not affect your network. Like there's no difference, but like it's nicer and cleaner if you could put them on the same. So you see, it's amazingly easy the way you could you set up the network. Right here, because we didn't specify a device, they show us all the possible devices that needs to be configured. So let's go to address and VLANs. Here we need to create our VLANs, so we need to specify here, not single LAN, like VLANs. Alright, so this is default VLAN. Let's do staff and VLAN 10. Group policy for now, I'm not gonna do any group policy for this. 200.0.1. Alright, so we need to add another one. Alright, so we've created the VLANs, and then we're gonna go create the site-to-site VPN. And this is a spoke, add hub, specify the hub. We don't want to send and Google VPN, so this is yes, 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 and yes. Also, let's do like just for fun's sake, let's create another VLAN for guest. Let's do a group policy, new group policy. And then we could go here to the group, save. So you see here, this is like an access list under the SVI. We have specified that we want to deny internal access to them and then allow everything. And also we've been pretty strict with the bandwidth, just 1 meg. And you see here the guest VLAN is disabled. You could enable it from here, and also you could enable it under the VLAN itself, like when you're configuring the VLAN. Like here, you could specify that you want, but I don't want the traffic to go over the firewall. If you want the traffic to go over the firewall, then you say yes. And if you want the default route also to be advertised, you could configure it under the site-to-site VPN as well. Like here. You know, I think this is enough for this video. Maybe in the next video we'll configure the SD-WAN and traffic shaping and other stuff. Okay, thank you. Please guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. That will be really helpful. Thank you.